and all the sounds played at once.
Just 25 apes suddenly join.
It's like the stupid who would win, one of every Pokemon or 1 billion lions argument. Like,
One Pokemon can literally stop time.
it's,
Look at the pins.
Pokemon can create life.
The newest pinned message.
Christ.
Ape 1 was added to combat. Ape 2 was added to combat. Ape 3 was added to combat. Ape
Just so you know,
4 was added to combat.
Just so you know, that's the limitation is 25 at once because I did 1,000.
1,000 apes versus Zogmar. Who would win?
Are we talking like Zogmar right now or like full strength Zogmar?
No.
Zogmar right now.
Oh, he would get destroyed.
Yeah. Zogmar would get beaten to death by 1,000 apes.
Not even 25, dude.
That was not a combat.
Oh my
Oh
god,
no!
dude.
Oh no!
There's only 1 moment. There are only 2 nat 1s in there for initiative.
I don't think it likes it. There's just 75 apes.
For fuck's sake!
There are only 2 nat
Stop.
1s for initiative.
There's 75 fucking apes.
Stop creating apes!
It was a misclick. It was a misclick.
Stop clicking spawn ape and let them die. No, get the ape out of here.
No, don't kill the apes.
Kill the ape.
I want to post this gif again, like... That's an old gem, dude.
Remove ape.
Dude, that gif is a gem. It's been so long since I've seen that.
Brian, why the fuck should we keep all these apes around?
I'm so...
Just so you know, it literally will not print it for you guys because it's too big.
Yeah, something tells me that you sort of broke the bot.
What do you mean? I didn't break the bot. Look.
Why?
Why?
No, don't.
No!
Who even... Oh, that would have been really bad if I joined,
I'm pretty sure they monitor like servers that have super high activity and disable the bot in those servers.
This is so sad.
So
They'll see the apes. No.
So
You're gonna see
help
the
me
ape.
God, Brian, if you just got the bot taken away from us, I'll fucking
Don't
kill
blame
you.
me. I'm sorry.
Says the man who summoned copious amounts of monkey.
Monkey. That's a lot of ape.
You summoned ape.
Hey, we're
like,
popular.
you can say a
channel.
copium amount of it. I'm telling that. I'm sorry.
I love
That's
how
it.
Matt said that like he was gonna continue that sentence, but it just fell flat. Just you summoned ape. I'm very tired. Are you feeling alright? I've been in a car. Do you
since
wish to be
Tuesday.
alone? For them to stay away and not invade your home? I want the voices to stop.
What is playing?
That's it. No. Oh, just me.
Can I add the advisor to combat?
Michael, did you
I will.
just give me negative 1,000 HP, Michael? I saw you typing.
I can. The advisors in combat.
You're laughing.
I will-
Bug's dead and you're laughing.
Good. Bug.
I will add Drogos to combat right now.
He's dead. Do what?
I will add Drogos to combat right now.
I will add 300 hyenas.
What is going on?
No.
With the scene right after Abakio. What?
When Bug dies.
I hate all of you.
So I even.
Can't hear you over these Cool Ranch Doritos.
Brian, I will come to your dorm room and light you on fire.
Come here.
And then I will piss in your Cool Ranch Doritos.
Uh huh. Yeah, come here.
I mean, they already taste like it. You wouldn't be adding anything.
I like them.
They're not even Doritos. They're fake Doritos.
Every sound effects you hear.
Dorito.
Good.
Well,
Mm.
unfortunately, Bug was not transported away like the rest of us and died of starvation somewhere in the burnt out.
Like,
That's
you're using.
Stop being
He starved to
Wait,
death and
campaign
not. There were literally 7 like resurrected cultists there.
Nah, Bug could take him.
No, he couldn't.
Like a combination of like 600 HP. Why?
Trying to give Bug his health back. He's dead right now.
Just take a long rest. You were at full health anyways.
Didn't I? No, oh wait, I didn't do any spells. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah,
Take a
only
long
one
rest.
person took, or 2 people, or 3 took damage. Oh wow, so over half. Alright, never mind. Jesus. Jesus Christ, look in pinned messages.
What? Oh, no.
Ape together strong.
Hey, Tagu there.
I'm sorry that I made the Planet of the Apes, guys.
I found Ape
Please
69.
don't get mad at me, guys. I spawned the Planet of the Apes. I'm sorry.
I am going to destroy current initiative.
AP69 was not healthy. How dare you?
Nah, Ape 69 healthy.
Ape 60.
He's in a bathroom and then we'll start again.
I'm gonna put a bomb in Bug Fungus's room.
Do it.
If Bug defuses it, you've just given him more ammunition.
Oh no.
That gift kind of goes with this. Monkey alone, dead.
Like this.
Explode. Afghanistan. What, you egg?
Well, oh guys, I think we figured out what the point of the mask is.
Everyone's throwing into the banana.
Alright, that's very
Oh my
funny.
god, if,
Hey, that's
not-
fine.
if we do not get this show on the road, I am going to go to bed. Enough with the Cool Ranch Doritos. Enough with the apes. No, put the banana
Every sound
down.
effects, are you here?
Thank you.
Maybe.
You gotta dream a little dream.
I swear.
Can we stop this, please? Thanks.
There you go.
It's I have afraid might be here. I guess. Alright. Balazar.
Here.
Bug soda drinker.
Somewhere over the rainbow.
You can't sing, Bug.
Dragos is here. Humorous demise.
Well, where is it?
Way up high.
God damn it.
Skelebros. Is Skelebros here? No.
Skelebros? Hello?
Hello?
Alright.
Sorry, I was too busy looking at Brothier, the child abuser.
I thought that was going in a different direction, dude. Oh my god. Zagmer. I put the Zagmer in this in the auto here.
I'm.
I'm sorry, they put this. What just happened?
I'm here.
What just happened?
Why is it so funny?
Why is it that
No.
every time Matt laughs, he sounds like the guy from Home Alone on the videotape?
I
As
thought
in-
he sounded like a monkey.
He's just like, and I'm just waiting for Matt at the end to just go, keep the change, you filthy animal.
Why was that so funny, man? I don't understand. I just went.
But we all have monkey on the mind right now, don't we?
Maybe I'll have monkey on the mind.
I mean, I'm with Matt. I'm ready to get the show on the road.
I'm waiting for him to calm down a bit.
I'm sorry. I don't know why that was so fucking funny. My chest hurts.
I'm here, by the way.
He got that message. Was everyone like all right?
I don't know. I don't know what everyone else's problem is.
I don't know what Balazar's problem is. He's muted now. We'll just wait for him to.
No, he's fine.
Matt, laugh twice if you can hear
I'm
us.
still here. I'm cutting my mic so that I'm not just laughing.
All right.
And scene.
I'm sorry. I was just flashbanged by events.
My chest hurts.
I'm sorry, but I will be using the bot soon. Ski bracket. All right.
Okay, I think I'm okay now.
All right.
All right. After being, God damn it, Brian.
Dang it! We were so close.
Ban this fucking bot. No, I'm not. All right. Volume. All right. After being grabbed away from the approaching battle, I'm clicking off. I'm muting D&D commands now. After being grabbed away from that, from all those cultists respawning in front of you, you all find yourselves in a massive tower, overlooking a insanely huge, massive city. If you look in D&D chat, did I remember to save the image I literally just looked for? Yes, I did.
Hey, what's your favorite color?
Dude.
This is important.
We can do it later. You see this view basically from where you are, just overlooking a massive city. You can't really make out any details. You can just see small things flying around basically. But yeah, you just see that, and you're just awestruck by it and confused as to where you are. All you know is that you're definitely not on Player Glad.
Wow!
Honestly,
make
this is a little bit too much teleportation for my liking.
I want to go home.
But you have to admit, those towers are impressive. I wonder how they get the stones to stick together so well.
Are
Probably
we in
some
the-
good,
are
building
we in
glue.
the again?
Building
that?
glue.
Yeah,
Was
the
that
glue.
Balzar? Alright.
Balazar,
As you-
did you say anything? I couldn't hear you.
Are we in the desert again, Caden?
No, you're not.
Oh, thank
You're just like as you look around at the at the city, you see like little specks of like everywhere, like as if like each like individual building is just filled with stars. And then when you look up, you can see a beautiful night sky, just stars everywhere and like perfect constellations. And over near the top, you just see a straight like void of like a hole or like a void of just black. There's just a massive black, literally black hole in the top, but nothing seems to be getting sucked into it. It's just there.
I dislike orbs.
As you're all
What?
staring. Sorry, go ahead, Bowser.
What happened? Where the hell are we?
What's around us?
Around you, you seem to be in like it looks like a very lavish like office, basically. Like it's just really lavish, and like there's couches and chairs that look very comfortable to sit in. There's just a really like comfortable looking room. Over at the end, you see a throne, like a pretty basic throne. It's just the only big things with it is that it's purple and gold.
Ambrose is gonna go over and sit in the chair and look at the sky.
Like the throne, or like one of the chairs?
Yeah, the throne.
As you approach it, you suddenly hear that voice return. When that happened, right when you were pulled out, and it says, "Beautiful, is it not?"
Ambrose ignores the funny voices in his head. And continues.
As you approach the throne, there's like an invisible field around it. You can't even get close to it.
God damn it, there's always something in the way of what I want!
And if you don't mind, just getting bought out, funny thing. Oh my god!
Dash, stop.
All right. And then, as you look around yet again, you're like looking around for the source of this voice, and you just hear, "It's a land fully created for the Celestials, all by my hand. A beautiful place for only creatures
Out of my
taste
head
may
and talk to me
reside."
directly.
And
Well-
he's talking out loud. It's not in your head. It's like booming around the room. Like everyone can hear it.
Let me see your face. I'm tired of disambiguous voices talking to me all the time, echoing off the room.
We'll
Who are
see in due
you?
time, Ambrose. As for who I am, well, I am the master of the universe, forger of the stars. I created it so life could prosper. And then it's from all around, from like in the middle of the room, or sorry, not in the middle of the room, like materializing on the throne, this being in like white and gold armor, all with this like just bull-like patterns engraved in. Bulls, like a straight up bull head on the shoulder, on his shoulders, a fur-lined chest plate with a bull-like pattern, and a bull-like just helmet, just radiating out. And you can see all along his armor light glows of constellations, and they're all glowing a calming green. And as he says, "I am the Exarch."
Which party member is closest to me?
Amber, or to you? Probably Hugh.
Hey, Hugh! Seems like bullshit to me!
There's no response from Hugh.
Exarch, could I sit on that chair, please?
You have not turned to right yet, Ambrose.
Can I sit in the
Normally-
chair?
I have killed gods.
You did not. You turned your back on one of my own kind, though to be fair, he never really stood a chance.
Who?
Yeah, what?
Or Assisi? Don't you remember him?
Oh, that's Rat Bastard? Are you related to him?
I thought the anomaly explained this to you already.
The anomaly?
The one you used to party with. The one
Party?
who betrayed you.
Oh, that other rat bastard.
I thought he explained all this to you before. Seems
Yeah.
I was mistaken.
No, I just have this thing with my memory.
Of course. You all must be wondering why you are here. Why I have brought you here.
Yep.
And I will explain, but first, have you any questions about where you are?
Yes,
Yeah.
where are we?
Yeah, I was gonna say, where are we?
You are in the celestial home realm of Shronalan.
Did you bring us here?
Those aren't real words.
None of you recognize the word Shronalan, but Hugh. I just want to make sure you speak Celestial, correct? Or you can.
Yes, Hugh does speak Celestial.
He
He's never done it before, but he knows it.
he understands it. Yeah. You understand Shronalan meaning blessed. It just means blessed.
Did you bring us here?
Of course I did.
Could you
Only
take us
those
back?
I allow. In due time.
I don't feel too good here. I feel a little sick.
And I should probably mention that for mainly you and Balazar, or Ambrose and Balazar, you feel this sort of like odd like presence, like you shouldn't be there, yet you're still welcome. If that makes sense. Like you don't belong, but you're currently are allowed.
I am sorry, my headphones kind of glitched out, bugged out for a minute there. Could you just repeat that, please?
Yeah, you sort of like feel like that even though you're welcomed into this land, you don't feel like you belong there at all. The same with you, Ambrose. You just don't feel like you should be there, yet you still are.
You mean Zogmar instead of Balazar, or? mean-
Or and Zogmar, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry, all three of you. I'm sorry. I kind of forgot Zogmar as a party member for a moment.
Sad.
Not okay, he's easily forgettable.
True.
Who are we talking about again?
8 foot tall.
I brought you here to talk in order to combat the anomaly, as you will need my assistance.
Will we? Will we really?
We were
You
kind
will.
of kicking ass earlier, and then
Yeah,
you took us away.
That was because his underling created those.
I mean, we were doing fine there. Everyone
think
could
we
have
could
kicked anyone's
kick it.
ass.
Yeah.
I doubt it. Trust
I
me.
don't. I don't
think-
want to trust you. I don't know you.
I think everyone here is getting a little too big over their heads. That's just me speaking my mind. Is that what you're thinking too? You call yourself the what is it, Exarch? Mind my
Yeah,
rude-
exactly.
Mind my rudeness, but is that how you are seeing us as well?
You are all being a little overzealous, yes. And then his gaze shifts to you, Humorous, and you see instead of that usual like green glow with his armor, you start to see like a calm blue, and you can tell that like this. You can't see this thing's the Exarch's face, but if you could, you could tell he'd be smiling right now. He says, "I see why my son chose you, Humorous."
At that, Hugh will drop to a knee and place his sword down in front without saying anything else.
And the Exarch just raises his hand and says, "There's no need for formality here. But for all of you,
With all due respect, if the King of Atrophy is my commander, that makes you Commander-in-Chief, so with all due respect, I will be kneeling for you right now. But go on.
yet again, the Exarch just eyes, or not eyes, his armor shifts that like calming blue again as he looks at you, and you can feel another smile emanate from him. Then he turns to everyone else, his light's turning green again, and he says, "All of you must need my power to combat the anomaly. Whether you
can
think
take
so
my
or not,
choice.
you don't have a say, Ambrose. And I could offer you something far greater than your master ever could.
I doubt that.
Didn't you say earlier how you don't want to be what you are now?"
I trust the evil guy I know now, and not the evil one I don't know.
What makes you think I am evil? If you want to
I
look
don't
at the
know,
epitome
I
of
just-
evil,
I just
then look
feel
at the anomaly.
I feel a little gross here. I don't know. I just don't have good feelings about this. I apologize.
It's only because of your form and your relations. Were you a human again, you would not feel this in the slightest. As for you, Zogmar, and he looks over at you, Zogmar, is like light sort of going like a darker green, and he says, "You're kind of interesting. I was able to convert one of you to my side. I don't expect the same of you, but I hope there is the chance."
There is not a chance, I'm afraid.
But you are still capable of carrying my power. The one all of you need. Sorry.
Sorry, did they say move your balls? Is that what I heard?
That's what I heard.
I was trying to ignore, but I literally couldn't.
Yeah,
Nah,
that's
Mom.
what I heard
Oh.
too.
The Exarch just turns, not now, Mom. I'm in the middle of a big speech.
The Exarch's mother walks in the room.
Move your balls.
It's the Exarch's mom does
Sorry.
not.
your robe, goddammit.
Land of the free celestials, then why can't I rinse around my balls?
Burger King soda dispenser.
And
Sorry,
then
I
secession of loyalty broken.
apologize.
Why can't I rinse my balls in the New York Wild King soda dispenser?
Are you done?
No.
Are you done?
No. We will
Just-
never be done.
Just get it out of the system now. I don't know.
It's always in our system, Caden. Come on.
Get it out. It's just...
Alright, as you were saying.
The Exarch just looks at all of you again, just looking disappointed at each of them. Like, not disappointed, but just this very faint and like sense of annoyance.
You choose someone else to deal with this, please.
You're the only ones capable,
In all
he
of
has
Player
chosen-
Glad,
because he has chosen you.
how am I connected to this? How are we connected to this?
You see,
Why does he want us? He's chosen us?
you're the only ones that he thinks are capable of combating him. And I may not agree with the anomaly much, but he is right in this case.
Again, with all due respect, can you call him by his name? I don't see him as some anomaly. He's our friend. As much as
Friend is a strong word.
as much as it hurts me to say it, I knew about a traitor, but I never would have thought it was him.
I can only.
I feel like there's at least some chance that we can turn this around.
There may be.
I don't want to lose another.
Humorous. I would call him his true name. But speaking of Dragon's name is pain for us. If we were to speak one, unbearable pain would emerge.
Could you call him something similar then, like Drogaz or something?
You can see Exarch wince slightly as his lights just flash red. And just like as quickly as they turn red, they just turn back to green. And he just glares at you, Ambrose, and says, "Do not speak anything like that here.
So not
Don't try."
But,
seems a
but
little
you can say
touchy.
dragon. Why don't you just call him dragon?
That is too much respect for what he did.
Then call him like
What did
some
he
lizard
do?
guy. I don't know.
He
Yes.
betrayed me. He was supposed to reveal the location of his homeworld, so we could end the war for once and for all. But instead, he chose the other side.
When you say once and for all, do you mean Extermination.
All dragons are the cause of chaos. They are the ones who cause chaos within life, and or where they seek order, or we seek order, they seek chaos.
So
And
this has
and
been a
we
running
seek
theme in the
peace.
places we have gone, where one side believes that they are, the true good, and after we do something for them, there's just this like squabble for power, and
There will
more people
always be
die.
one. There will always be one.
Then why should we help you?
Do you want your world to burn?
No, but I think extermination is a little extreme.
I don't want you to exterminate the dragons.
Yes, but that's what you're
my-
going to do once we.
That's my goal, yes.
It's
But
kind of
it is not-
disgusting.
But I'm not making it your goal. Your goal is to just simply get this one away.
I don't know if I want to help someone who.
You won't
Once-
have a choice.
I think I do.
You do not. Trust me. The anomaly, he knows exactly how to get you in. Yet, he was right about one thing. His pawn mentioned the trials. Or rather, he did. Those are to be trusted. He may be cunning, but he doesn't wish to kill anyone. Well, he will if he has to. But he doesn't wish to just deceive you and kill you at a later date. If he wants to kill you now, he will try. Only when you have proven worthy in front of him.
What do these trials do?
They give you an artifact of his
Uh,
creating. One that will give you power beyond measure.
and he wants us to do the trials.
Indeed.
If he really wants the world to burn, then why would he give us a chance like this?
Because he used to like all of you. He may not as much anymore, thanks to his new ties. But he does have a deep found respect for every single one of you, no matter what. And he will always give a chance to those whom he once liked.
Well, then his compassion will be his downfall.
It
So-
seems so.
So I hope. You may not need to kill him. Just you defeating him will ward him away from Solkis for now. But his artifacts alone won't be enough. Well, they may be, but my power will be as a reward for all of you for completing this task I will give you. After you defeat the anomaly, I will give you all legendary power of Nova.
Well, I don't know what to really say to this. I don't want to fight my friend. I mean, my whole thing recently has been finding the traitor, and now that I finded him, I don't really want to act on it. Really, I just want to know who, so we can all, keep ourselves safe. But if it comes down to it, I'll fight. I'll fight him, but I won't kill him. The only
Killing is unnecessary.
The only
Maybe
other
fighting
question-
isn't it.
The only other question I have is, I've been trying to talk to good old King of Atrophy for a while, and haven't been getting too much progress. I was wondering if, now that I'm talking with you, I could get a more straightforward answer. When will I be me again? I've done my end of almost all the bargains that he's given to me, and I know this is kind of off topic, but starting to wear thin. If I'm gonna fight someone that's a very close friend, I mean, I don't know how much longer I can keep doing it.
He wishes to speak to you after I am done. humorous. But for now, each of you, in order to make sure you stay on topic, I'll give each of you my boon.
Excuse me? That kind of language really isn't appropriate when you first meet someone.
You each will have earned it after this deed is done.
Well, what is it? You gotta fight some powerful, power-hungry fool, or what?
The
What?
deed
You
is
We're fighting Trogos.
Exarch winces again with his lights turn red, but he doesn't say anything to you, Balazar. And Exarch just says calmly, "Well, your goal is to just simply drive the anomaly away. You may not even need to fight him if you could get through to him, Humorous. But if not, fighting will be necessary. Death certainly is not, though it would be best if he was ridden now, so peace can prosper throughout the entirety of this existence."
No, he's dying.
If you can. But for now, then Exarch raises his right hand, and then five orbs start floating around, each with a different symbol carved, not carved into them, but faintly emanating from them. And they go to each and every one of you and just float in front of you. And as the Exarch says, take these and conquer in the name of peace.
Halfway through him saying that, Balasar is going to take out his dagger and kind of poke it.
And as you do, it just sort of wisps around. It doesn't really do anything, but still takes its form right after your dagger leaves.
I continue to poke it.
And eventually, as you poke it, Balazar, yours is in yours is in the form of one moment yet again. I know. Impressive.
I just saw what Brian posted. I hate the cope gif. That's so heinous.
Cope! Seethe! Cope!
COPE.
Balazar, you have lost a lot in your time alive. Solanas, and now the anomaly. Not to mention any other friends you had along the way. For this, I grant you the boon of compassion. Take it and let peace reign throughout by your hand. And then as you poke it again, Balazar, the orb just flies into your hand, and you just feel this sense of power. You can't really lay a finger on what exactly it is. You just feel powerful now. And then that power just slowly fades, and you just go back to feeling like yourself, but just kind of with this air of confidence within you. Sorry, not Balazar.
No, Balasar again. Balasar gets 2 funny powers. Screw you, Ambrose. You're getting none.
What?
Bug just started sitting on the floor, crisscross applesauce.
The orb floats directly to you, Bug, as you sit down, and the Exarch says, "Bug Fungust.
That is my name!
Your charisma is unmatched. Able to talk your way into anything you would like. And
I need help.
And your words, just the words alone, inspire and heal the others who need it most. I give you
tend to happen, yeah.
the boon of life. Inspire and heal. And through that, peace will be all but assured."
What does that mean?
And then the orb flies into you, and yet again, you
Bug
get
starts
that.
screaming.
You don't feel, it doesn't hurt at all. You just feel this. Yeah, you like Balazar. You feel that sense of power, and as it goes away, you just feel invigorated with new energy.
Yeah, Bug
Like you
starts
could do
rolling around.
anything. It just shakes its head with just like a faint blue glow in his armor. Then he turns to, let's see, Ambrose, just directly in front. Says, I know you may not trust me now, Ambrose. You have reason to as well, given your past events. But complete this task, and I can restore who you once were. I can bring you back to where you once were, if you wish it.
Interesting. Q, do I live forever?
Well, I'll put it to you straight. Yeah, as long as no one kills your energy, you pretty much don't age. So you live forever. But let me tell you, it gets old very quick. Nothing.
Well, that's the whole point, right? You get old.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that
Oh.
after a while, it gets tiring being alive for so long. You just kind of want it to end. It's not all that it seems to be.
Can I get back to you on that whole transformation thing?
Of course, you may take your time, but you have still earned the boon of power, Ambrose. And then the orb flies into you and sort of just surrounding your bones, making your hair literally stand up somehow. I'm sorry, it's so stupid that he still has hair.
Ambrose is going Super Saiyan 1.
Just like sticks up, like, and starts and literally starts glowing slightly, like a faint green energy. But then it just quickly fades away. Ambrose, you get that feeling of power and confidence right after. But rather than this case, your power sort of just lingers a bit more instead of just going away. You still feel as powerful. You feel slightly more powerful. There we go.
Okay.
Sorry, I stumbled through that. Then he turns to you, Zogmar. Says, well,
I do not care. I'll take it, but if you betray me, know that your days are limited. And he's just gonna snatch it out of the air.
And Dagzar just simply laughs quietly to himself. And his light's turning blue, and he says, boon of ferocity is yours then. And this time, Zogmar, after you absorb the orb and the power goes away, you just feel angry, not at anyone in particular, you just feel angry at something. Not enough to make you act, it's just a very slight change. and then finally, he turns to Humorous, says, I will allow my son to give you your boon in private, Humorous. The rest of you...
That's a little worrying.
He wished it himself.
Alright.
For the rest of you, I'll transport all of you to the start of the trials in Billybunk Forest. Zogmar, it seems you are the first to be tested.
Of course I am.
You seem to be up for the challenge, though. And blue light fades back in for a little bit. After that, you all know where to go from there. Trust me, you will. Humorous will join you shortly. I don't recommend starting without him. I will see you all soon, after the deed is done. Nova will be yours shortly. And then, with a snap of his fingers, everyone just disappears. And you all just see black again. And then for Humorous, you just are alone now with the Exarch, kneeled in front of you. Kneeled in front of the Exarch now. And he says, I'm sorry to have taken them away like that. My son was insistent this would be a private affair.
It's fine. Do what you gotta do. At this point, I don't really care what happens. If I do what I'm meant to do, I do what I'm meant to do. If I don't, well, my life was forfeit anyways. So I just want rest. That's all I want. And I want to see her again. At least just once.
And as you say this, the Exarchs just simply, you feel that smile emanate from him. And then, materializing next to the Exarch, as you start to look up, you see, can you describe how the King of Atrophy would look, Humorous?
It would be just a rather tall, not taller than Balazar or Zogmar, but I'd say about like 6'5" would be a good estimate. It would be a man with very pale white skin. He would be like not be wearing armor per se. He'd be wearing like a vest, but not covering all of him. You could like see his chest and his arms. He's just wearing like, you know, like those like, you know, the picture that I had my sister make of Hugh and Bug and how he was wearing like that vest. It's like that, but without the undershirt and unbuttoned, and he's wearing like these very pristine black like not, what do you call like armor pants? Like
Greaves?
yeah,
That's more Shen, but
it's like that, but like very light armor, and he wears a blackened crown that has like the same aura color as like the gems on like all of his clothes, and his eyes are like this light green color to it. Brian, did we decide that his color was green? Because I was because if all of the evil in the afterlife for that area is also green, putting everyone else like the King of Atrophy and Hugh as green would be a little like awkward. I was thinking maybe red for the enemies or some color like that. Because I know we didn't really discuss it that much. Is that good?
Yeah, no, that makes sense to me.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, he would be like this greenish color, like like a very very like dark emerald green, while Hugh is like when he uses fighting spirits just a lighter. But that's what he looks like, is with that aura constantly.
all right. Thank you. As you look up in that signature emerald green glow, out comes the King of Atrophy himself, and he looks at you, Humorous, and just simply smiles. Not saying anything at the moment, just beaming at you as if he's like a proud father.
Hugh kind of just stays knelt, and like with one hand on extirpation, he like shoves it out in front of him as to push it towards the two of them so he's unarmed.
King of Atrophy then just calmly says, "There's no need for that, Humorous. I understand I brought you back, but still, I know you won't harm me. I wanted to give you the boon of loyalty myself, because your loyalty has been shattered more times than you can believe. I assure you. Finish this goal my father has put out in front of you. I will restore your humanity.
But
And
what about all the trials you said I needed to do? I've only done one. I mean, my aura's barely changed. You told me it was going to change. Why the sudden is it? And then like Hugh stops for a second. Is it getting worse out there? How soon?
It is.
How soon do we need to be ready?
As it's still for the demons, perhaps another century, at most, or at least. As for this threat, within a week, if we don't stop it now.
I'm sorry, this is just happening way too fast. I mean, why didn't you tell me it was him that was the traitor? I mean, that would have made things so much easier. I could have confronted him. I could have stopped all of this.
Because he didn't know he would be until he joined them.
Are there any others?
Traitors, you mean? And creatures like him?
Traitors. I don't want to have to worry about my friends anymore. He's still my
He won't-
friend. I don't want to lose anyone else. You already know everything.
Indeed. He is the only one. He was the one I predicted.
Alright.
The demon. I thought it would have been the child, and the demon is within, but I was mistaken.
He's good.
He simply just. And he may not act like it, but perhaps soon he will show some of his truer colors of compassion.
And the kid,
And he is fine.
that's all I need to
He-
know.
He just simply works for the wrong creature at the moment.
He's a hard-headed kid, but his heart's in the right place. He just needs a little direction.
Exactly.
This alone has been really great. I mean, I've tried to contact you so many times, but I've got no answers. I know things are busy, and I'm sure time moves a lot faster, of where you guys are than down here on Soulkiss. But I just wanted you to know that I appreciate it. And the only other thing I ask is, we make sure she's safe.
I've already made plans for that. I may not be able to bring her back fully right now, but after you defeat the anomaly, however you do it, you may see her again.
That's
I mean-
that's all I want anymore. There's just
It
so
may
much...
not. It won't be for permanently, but it will be for a period to your liking.
That's all I need. I thank you for this.
You're quite welcome, Humorous.
Well, and he kind of like stands up. At this point, I've stopped caring about what's what. I know who's on my side and who's not. I'm ready to go out there and get things done. I don't know how much longer I have to be here, but I'm gonna do it to the best of my ability. So, enough games, enough talk. Let's just get it done and over with. I want to see my friends again.
And you certainly will. Here. And then he extends his hand, and that purple orb goes in front. This time, this one is just of a skull. Of like an eerily similar skull to yours. It says, "Boon of loyalty is yours. Take it. You will see her again in due time."
He will grab a hold of it and just stare at it for a little bit before closing his hand around it.
Yeah, again, that sense of power flows through you, and then as it goes away, you feel this sense of strong, justice. You know what needs to be done now, and now you gotta make right down there. He says, Humorous, our time is up now. I will see you again shortly, perhaps, and I will try to keep in touch with you more. I apologize for our long absence.
No, it's fine. You've done more for me than anyone else has. So, it's the least I could do to help you with your troubles, and besides, it's my friend we're talking about here. I have to do something.
I understand. I will let you go with everyone else. We'll see you soon.
Sounds like a plan.
Good luck, my chosen. And then the snap of his fingers, you get covered with a green glow, and then you suddenly just find yourself back on the planet with everyone else around in a massive forest region.
Well, you kind of as he lands, I'm picturing the, when Terminator lands, he's got his fist on the ground, he's in that crouch pose.
Yeah.
It's that he just stands up looking very determined. Well, enough standing around. You're up first, Zogmar. Let's see what you got.
Apparently so. Though, I would like some time to prepare. And I also need to teach Ambrose of his, new abilities. He's good in a fight, but he does not know his true potential.
I would like to train with you as well.
So are we like on a road or just literally in the
You're-
middle of the woods?
You're like in the middle of the woods. However, you do see pretty close by a road, like a very well trained like dirt road.
Bug would like to take out his disguise kit and become camouflage.
All right. That was a
I'm
dex
guessing-
check, right, to do that.
I'm guessing there's snow on the ground, right?
Yeah, there is. There's like a pretty like not thick layer of snow, but there's like I'd say probably like 3 inches of snow just where you are.
Yeah, because it is like early
It's
January, so.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and but like you pretty easily disguise yourself. I mean, you didn't really need a kit to do it. You could just sort of lie down in the snow and you'd be fine.
Nah, he's like doing like makeup and shit. He's going full camo. Plus 3 on that, so it's a 15 because my proficiency modifier.
Yeah. Yeah, you disguise yourself into, you're camouflaged. Very well camouflaged. Alright, and I assume Zogmar and Ambrose are going to do a 10th circle moment.
Yeah, Zogmart will like motion for Ambrose to like go off to the like side of the road and like sit down in the snow.
I hate the snow. Ambrose sits down.
And you don't have to like focus on us right now, but Zogmar is just gonna stare into Ambrose's eyes.
Alright. I'm not. I was about to play the theme, but lol.
George Michael's Careless Whisper plays as Zogmore stares.
No,
Yes. You two are just staring at each other now.
Yep.
We'll get back to that later. For everyone else, you're just like kind of standing around, waiting for Zogmar and Ambrose to finish whatever the hell they're doing. Does it like talk to each other at all, or you just stand there menacingly?
We have
This is
just
not the right theme for this at all. You can change the bot, by the way.
we're all just like standing silently in like these like Marvel poses, and
No, I
just,
was just waiting for someone else to initiate the conversation.
and we're all,
Bug's laying down.
we all just have like backstory like monologues playing in all of our heads.
Yeah.
You're all doing the Pillarman pose.
Mhm.
No, Battlestar
For no
is
reason.
like laying in the snow with his eyes closed, so he can't see anything through both his closed eyes and mask. There's no light.
Alright.
Man!
So are we doing the 10th circle thing right now? Or?
Yeah, I was gonna say
just-
that will probably be ending the session for everyone else.
Yeah, so I just didn't want to skip anyone else's stuff, but
So you're all just waiting around now, just waiting for Zogmar and Ambrose to finish whatever they're doing. I'll do the big intro thing after you two are done. Or outro, rather.
Okay. All right. So
DM time. Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't have to DM
well-
anymore. Let's go.
so Zogmar is just kind of staring like at you, and he then closes his eyes and takes like a deep breath, and you hear him say, "All right, you know what to do, Ambrose."
Okay. And Ambrose also like sits down, but you can't
Mhm.
like he can't close his eyes. He doesn't even have
Yeah.
them. So he can't stop seeing. But he just tries to like zone out.
Yeah. Ambrose, have you been to our special little place?
Yes.
Hmm. I'll meet you there. And he like closes his like eyes.
I think it would take a little bit longer for Ambrose to get there, but
Yeah.
he also goes.
Hmm.
What is the normal song that plays there?
Zombie
I-
Nation.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Here. I don't know how this bot works. Okay.
Oh.
Thanks. Next moment.
Oh my god.
Yeah. All right. Ambrose. It definitely takes you a little bit longer. But you see yourself all of a sudden like outside of the 10th circle. There's like you're on the same familiar like almost like floating island that the 10th circle is on. And you see Zogmar kind of off like near the edge of the floating island, just kind of looking out into the void with his arms crossed.
Ambrose like walks with him.
Haven't been in here in a while. This is gonna be unpleasant. Just ignore everything. And he starts to walk towards the front door. As soon as he gets close, the bouncer, which seems to be a large demon that's kind of similar to Zogbar, but more kind of barbaric looking. He kind of like, it seems like he's almost like asleep, and he kind of like jumps awake, and his eyes kind of like widen, and you hear him go, "What? Zogmar? Where have you been?" And Zogmar just kind of walks right like past him and like almost kind of like punches open the door, and you just hear him go, "Oh, shut up."
Ambrose is like following like a couple feet behind, but just trying to like hide behind the bouncer.
You walk in and like you kind of peer like around Zogmar, and he kind of like stops like where the like main like bar is, and as you like peer around him, you see as everyone stops drinking and kind of looks towards the entrance where you are, including the bartender, and you see the bartender like drop a like bottle of alcohol, and it smashes against the bar. "Follow me, we're going downstairs." And he begins to walk towards the like staircase in the very back. Everyone is just kind of like silent, like watching you walk. Mm-hmm. And as he approaches the like staircase, you see him stop, and he you see the staircase that goes up, and you see him kind of stare to the right of it. "Wow, they that's just rude." And he's gonna like clap his hands twice, and like this the wall to the right kind of fades out, and you see a staircase going down. And he kind of turns around at the bartender and goes, "Wow, you really didn't have any faith that I would come back. You literally covered over the way downstairs. I hate you all." And he starts to go down the stairs. "Follow me, Ambrose."
Ambrose is kind of just like meekly like hiding in his jacket, like head down, following Zogmar.
"Wait." And he kind of goes up some like stairs and kind of looks at the bartender. "Where'd you put the illithid?" And you see the bartender kind of like point down, and he goes, "Wow, that's just rude. We used to have respect for that guy. I see how things have changed. And he begins to actually go down the stairs now. As you go down, you see that these stairs are like really dusty. There's like cobwebs. And as you go down, you see this in the very middle of this kind of large, again, almost like a waiting area. You see in the very middle this like tube made of glass, and that's filled with water. But you see a like figure like inside. Looking directly at it, it kind of like gives you a slight like headache. And Zogmar walks right up and like taps on the glass, and all of a sudden you see this humanoid shape get close to the glass, so you can actually like see what it is. And it seems to be like an illithid kind of suspended in this water. And you hear someone go, "Hey, this song sucks. Put on my old song." And the illithid just kind of like nods and goes back into the position where you can't really like see him in this murky water. And there's a song change. It's the funny song. There we go. Anyways, my office is down here. And he kind of walks past the like tube, and there's like a really like decrepit looking door that he kind of kicks open, and you see a very similar desk to the like Dark Lords, which is like upstairs.
Ambrose, like when he saw the illithid, like put his hands up like he was ready to fight.
Oh, don't worry. We tamed him, well, a couple thousand years ago. That's where the music's coming from.
What? What do you mean?
Oh, telepathy.
Oh,
Yes.
that's actually pretty cool.
Yeah. Take a seat, though.
Ambrose
And,
sits down.
You see that most of the things in the office are probably, like, removed, and it's kind of only, like, this, like, V-shaped desk now. So, did you feel it when you were in combat? When you struck the... whatever they were, did you feel a certain... it's hard to describe. Almost like you're punching a pane of glass, and you can feel when the glass cracks. Did you by happen feel that feeling?
I felt his ribs crack.
I see. Ambrose. In order to... well, I have to start at the very beginning, don't I? The Dark Lord gave you the power of Way of the Long Death. It is called that because you prolong the process that you started. First, you break the vessel that holds the soul. You do not do this by, actually breaking the person who the soul is inside. The vessel is cracked and broken by pain alone. As long as you inflict pain, the vessel weakens. And in that very precise moment where the vessel breaks, instead of the soul going to where it is destined to go, you have the power to grasp it, have it fight for you, and protect you. This is the secret of Way of the Long Death.
Does that mean you can take the soul of someone who can't feel pain?
That is an interesting conundrum. Well, I've never tried. So there you go.
Okay.
Do you have any questions?
I still don't know what you mean by the pane of glass.
If you focus on the idea of the essence of the enemy's soul, then your instincts will kick in. You will feel the vessel that holds their soul from your grasp.
I know you're like very old. Could you give me an example?
All right. And he kind of stands up and like walks over. Try to extract my soul.
Is that safe?
Is that safe? Roundabout.
Boom, 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 boom. I'm sure you've heard.
Sorry, it's Zogmar walking around the desk doing the Dio
Yeah. In this place that the Dark Lord has created, you cannot cause harm. But you do feel the feelings you would feel when you are causing harm, or receiving the harm. Though, you will not be actually harmed, if that makes any sense.
Okay.
So... Oh, I don't know. It doesn't matter. So... And he kind of just, like, raises his, like, hands to his side. Punch me. And as you go to punch, he like slaps your like fist like away. You have to be fast.
Make you feel pain? Do I have to make you feel pain?
Keep trying. Good. And he kind of takes a like step back as you like just like punch him right in the like chest. Do you feel it?
What is this?
What is playing?
I put on a fucking Vocaloid.
No. There you All right.
Well, I don't want to die, but can you hit me once?
Yes. Think deep within about your very essence. Oh, wait.
Ambrose
I did- are
slaps Zogmar's hand out of the way. You need to be fast.
Amber's just kind of like stands there and and gets hit, and like nothing happens.
So you don't feel anything.
No, I feel fine. Maybe it's because I'm a skeleton or something?
All of a sudden, you
Max damage.
you feel like as almost if like you almost feel like your soul is in some sort of like container, and the punch that Zogmar just like delivered, like you almost feel like your very essence almost like crack.
That hurt me.
Yes. Now,
Not in my body. That hurt. Ow.
exactly. When you use Way of the Long Death, you are not attacking the body. You are attacking the soul. Now that you know what it feels like, try it on me. Focus. And do this with advantage. You, like, punch him, but he doesn't, like, move at all. Try again.
Like that?
And as soon as you like punch him, you like you in your head hear the sort of same sound that you hear when like Zogmar attacks. Almost just like this like echoing like thunder noise. And almost as if you electrocuted him, you see like the like almost like this like orb in the middle of his chest, and you see it almost crack a little before you can't see it anymore.
Whoa.
There.
So what is that called?
That is the vessel. Inside of it is the soul. You must break the vessel to extract the soul.
And so is that like a soul punch?
Hmm.
Or
It does not matter what it is called, only what it does. You can call it whatever you like.
okay. So I'm not hitting the body, I'm hitting
Focus on hitting the soul, not the flesh.
okay.
Now, time for the soul extraction. Know that you will not actually be killing me, but it will feel like it.
Oh. Are you sure you don't want to do it first? I don't want to send you back to the pit of sorrow for 40 years.
I will not. We are safe in this place.
Okay.
Attack until the vessel breaks.
Sounds
Whack.
I
You
did
put-
exactly.
Yeah. As you punch again, this time you actually hear this sound. And it kind of echoes around the room. And you see almost as if this like glass orb just shatters, and you see this like glowing red orb of like energy. And you hear, now reach out and grab it and bring it to yourself.
Ambrose like reaches out and like tries to hold it in his hands.
As you do so, your fingers kind of pass like through it. But as you move your hand back, you see it start to break the shape of an orb, and it's kind of this like wispy, like energy that kind of follows your hand back. Now, use this power. Form a shield around yourself and your mind, and it will happen in reality.
Ambrose like begins to like mentally like weave the soul into like a big cloak,
And
and he like drapes it around him.
as you do so, you see that your kind of dark red aura like glows extremely bright to where you can't even see like the white bone underneath. It looks like you're just like a red like skeleton. Now watch this. And he kind of like does a really kind of fake, almost really slow punch like towards you. And this like wispy and this like wispy like red hand kind of like like almost like mist like in front of you and grabs Zogmar's hand and then quickly fades away. Now you see the power of this fighting style that you have been gifted.
I do. Yes. Wow. Okay.
He kind of turns around and kind of looks under his desk, and like in a like drawer, and
Where did you get the wood?
You see his like you see his eyes like light up. Mahogany. You see his eyes kind of light up, and you hear him say, "Oh, Well then, I thought he would have hidden it from me. And you see his hand raise, and you see this steel colored like mace. Um, it looks like the funny Skyrim mace, and as he like raises it, you see that the like green fire kind of spreads up into all the little like nooks and like engravement like on it.
What is that?
Oh, it's just a weapon I used to use.
Oh,
And you see him like hook it to a like clip on his like hip, on his like belt, and it seems like this clip like matches the like mace.
how heavy is that? Can I hold it?
Yeah, sure. And he as you hold it, it's probably like, if you had to guess, like, it's surprisingly light for like a steel mace. It's probably, if you had to guess, probably like 10 pounds.
Wow, I expected more from well, you're tall and strong.
Like I said, it is not meant to inflict damage on, well, their mortal flesh. It goes straight to their soul.
Oh. Well, here you go, and Ambrose hands it back, like 2 hands on the bottom of the weapon, palm up.
And as soon as Dagmar touches it, the green kind of seeps back into all the cracks. Well, I just wanted to tell you this before, well, you really got yourself in trouble.
Thank you. Dagmar.
Yes. Now, open your eyes. It is time for whatever the future holds for us.
Are we going to talk to your, our...
Your. And
Yeah.
no, we're not.
Okay.
And all of a sudden, Zogmar just there's no like energy or like around him. He just straight up just pops out of existence. And for
Ambrose does the same.
yeah, and you all see them like stand up. It's probably been like 5 minutes of them. What just looks to be like staring at each other, and they stand up. And I'm no longer the temporary DM. There you go. Thank you. Goodbye.
Is your mace back in, like, the real world?
It is.
Did, like, any sort of, like, ball of energy, like, summoning a weapon from the Daedric realm happen?
Nope.
Oh my god.
I doubt anyone saw it, but in case they did, it was just there all of a sudden, like in the blink of an eye.
Alright.
There you go. It's now your campaign again. Sorry about that.
It's fine. I don't know what's going on anyway, so. Alright, yeah, you see, you guys now see, after staying around for 5 minutes, Zogmar and Ambrose just get up, and Zogmar now has a mace on his, like, hip now.
Yeah.
I mean, you know how I got there, it's just there now. And I assume we're all to start going down the road now. I'm gonna assume. So as you walk down, there's not really a lot of road to walk down because pretty soon you start to see like the edges of like something that as if like something was destroyed here recently. And as you keep getting closer, you see that you're looking at like an extremely deep crater that's probably like, I don't know, probably half a mile wide if you had to guess, and like extremely deep. You don't even know how deep it goes. You just see a massive crater, and at the center of it all, oh yeah, by the way, everyone does take long rests. I forgot to mention.
Oh yeah, Zogmar was kind of dead.
Yeah, as you were Like the being in that celestial place sort of like revitalized you a bit and feel like yourselves again. Plus, getting the boons helped. And sorry, as you were looking down at the crater, you. All right, I just heard the bomb. I was really confused for a second. As you look down at the crater, all you see is just this like dark red circle there, and there's like there's a rune at the center of it. Can't tell what it is at all, like from this distance, but all you know is that that's where you're going to probably have to start by venturing down there and then figuring out what's next. And as you all look at this crater, that's going to be where we end this session of Loyalty Broken, titled Your Exarch.
I guess
played
this
us
ends-
like a damn fiddle.
Yeah, this ends this session of All's Fair in Love and Warm. Sorry, I gotta get that out.
Yeah.
Thus ends this session of All's Fair in Love and Warm. Today,
I just called it Fair in Love and Warm.
alliances were tested, friendships were made and broken, and in the end, fuck you. I'm not even
What?
gonna continue. Whoever muted me, you ruined it. I had a monologue.
Ah.
So we're going into the crow hole, I see.
Oh no.
Yes, you are. That's where Zogmar's trial is.
Oh
Zogmar
god.
trial. Man, I can't wait to fight Zygotmar and win.
You what? 10,000 health, by the way.
Yep.
Not even Crow, the man who could literally stay dead for 10 minutes.
So, the only thing that I think would have allowed, now that I think about it, that would have allowed Crow to survive and actually kill the stupid monster thing, is if he was a level 20 barbarian.
Mm-hmm.
Because once you hit level 20, you can rage infinitely.
Yeah.
You just don't have one. You don't have a limit.
Oh.
What, really?
Yeah,
Yes.
no, a level 20 barbarian gets unlimited rage charges of the rage.
Okay, then they literally are immortal then.
Yeah.
So a zealot
Alright.
barbarian cannot die.
I love it. Christ.
So,
Alright,
what we learned in this section is that, you know what really matters is not a good modifier to your attack roll, but in fact, good rolls in and of themselves.
alright, have you ended recording yet?
No, I'm about to.
Alright, I do have one thing to explain about the whole, like, Boon of the Exarch thing.
No.
Because that's like an actual mechanic.
Oh, is it actually?
Yeah.
Wait, really? Is it a
Yeah.
white mechanic?
Shut up. Yeah, you got the.
What?
Yeah, you have to catch Golgroth's gaze to use it now.
No, I don't want to. He's scary.
Like, I knew there was
Alright.
boons, but, like...
This one is operating very differently from other ones.
Oh, okay.
So with this one, instead of getting like just a buff that lasts a bit, this one will last forever.
Oh,
And
poggers.
the way it works is you start off. You have these like stacks you have to build up called Exarch's Favor, and eventually, after getting 5 stacks, you get something called Exarch's Will, which you can spend. I'll get to that later. You get
We're
fav-
literally doing contracts like it's TF2.
When you get favor by getting either 1 kill in combat, like on your own, or by getting an assist, as well as inspiration points. Give a point.
It's
That is
actually
amazing.
contracts.
That was entirely
God.
unintentional.
Hey,
I'm
man.
gonna make that clear. It was actually unintentional. I haven't
Can-
thought about TF2 in a month.
When
So
whenever we get a like point playing the funny contractor noise.
I will
No.
add it. I will add it to the bot as a
Please.
thing that you can just play.
and once you get 5, you get that like big stack, which you can spend however you want. Well, not however you want, but
Yeah.
you can
I
spend
want-
it and choose like no.
I want gold pieces.
And when you spend it, you can do one of 2 things with it. You can choose to either like in combat for the next 5 rounds. What's so funny, Zach? Are you laughing at Destiny 2 or TF2 contracts? Both?
Both.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
How do I get a gold Exarch's Will?
That doesn't exist. Well, I mean, kind of.
Unless.
Can I get a can I get a fucking Strange of Fire for my longsword?
Technically, everyone has
Wait.
the strange modifier
But-
on their stuff because I'll be calculating that at the very end.
Wait, does that mean I can get like a fire enchantment for my sword?
Cease.
Can I put a fun
Would everyone
effect on
shut
the- on
up? Oh my god.
Please.
No.
It's, yeah, when you use like one thing of the Exarch's Will, I forgot what I called it already. You get, I'll like write this up later. I just want to explain it now. You can spend it two ways. One, for the next 24 hours, you gain proficiency in all of your skills.
Oh.
And then if for skills you're already proficient, you gain expertise in temporarily. The other one is you can only use the other version of it in combat, and that is for the next 5 rounds you gain advantage,
Oh wow.
but only on the first 2 rolls of like your turn,
Mhm.
if that makes sense.
Bro, you gotta write
You
this
activate
down.
it, you do 2 rounds of 2 attacks of advantage, and then if you can attack again, they won't have advantage. Then the next round, next time it's your turn, you'll get those same 2 attacks as advantage. And then when you hit 5 total things of Exarch's Will, I think is what I named it, you'll each get a special power specifically tailored for you. I'm not going to reveal what power each person will get yet, but when you get it, you'll know.
My ultimate is ready.
It's like a power that like you keep forever.
Oh,
It's like a-
okay.
And how many do I need for that?
You need 5 total things of Exarch's Will, so 25 things of favor.
Do they
Okay.
carry over?
So we need to kill like 125 things for all of us to get it.
Yeah, but it's like
Or get
shared.
assist.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
shared.
Yeah.
Is it
So-
Like if you get killed, sorry, I'm gonna say.
So let's say that we get all the points. Do we just get the power and can use it, or do we have
It's
to charge
person
it up
to-
again?
You get the power and you can use it like forever. It's person dependent.
Oh, okay.
It's not like a global thing that everyone gets.
So it's actually
It's-
it's like I'm gonna put it in terms that I can understand. This is like a contract. Like as
yes,
in,
it is.
we start at 0 and we have to build up to that number, and we can turn it in. So we no longer get the benefits, but we get the overall power, or we can do something that is a little awkward here. Is that we can use our
Oh,
points.
it's just. Oh, when you get like the big like points, you can keep getting them after, and then when you get that like big power, you'll still be getting points. You just need to hit 5 total sacks. We'll just call them sacks for now. As long as you make 5 like sacks like throughout like character's existence, then you'll get them. You'll get the like power.
Oh,
You can use them in between. Does that make sense?
So like, do you have to like save them up and not like spin them to get to 5?
No, you can
Or
still
just
spend
5
them.
total. Okay, got it.
It's just 5 total.
Okay. Very cool. Okay.
And when everyone gets that like cool power, I'll explain what each person's is.
Epic. Nay.
Zogmar proceeds to dab, and it kills everything in front of him.
It is not Power Word Dab. That is not Zogmar's.
Yes, it is. I decided.
It just plays the
Oh.
River City Girl sound effect whenever she dabs. The
Power word nay.
I mean, we already established the existence of Power Word Joke,
Yeah.
which is just vicious mockery upgraded a lot.
Is that what Boon of Life does?
You'll see.
You know what
Whole life.
I've been thinking of doing recently, and I'm gonna leave this in the recording so people will know that I plan to do this, even if I forget about it. Is I want to like get the sound effect and the bot for hideous laughter and change that to like in the DK rapper he goes not funny. I just want to
Yeah.
I just want to have when you use it just says funny.
Funny.
You just casted
back.
funny.
Funny.